What is your American dream?
I'm from the Philippines. My American dream is to have a job wherein I can help people to achieve their dreams, which is the most important thing for me.
I'm American. I was born in New York, and my American dream is to constantly learn and grow and use whatever God's given me to help as many people as I can.
I'm from Belgium, and my American dream is to bring laughter and joy into people's lives through comedy.
My family background is West Indian with roots in Curacao, Guyana, and Puerto Rico. My American dream is to live in a country where everybody loves and respects one another.
My background is Irish and African American. My American dream would be to make enough to live a happy and fulfilling life.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Well, Spar and Bernstein has been nothing but great to me throughout my trials. I mean, it's 5 years into this car accident, and they never gave up on me, never. And in everything, they fought for me, and I am so proud to tell everyone, don't even wink for a moment. It's you, Spar and Bernstein. My lawyer here, Mr. Barack, has been a cage animal. He wanted to go on trial, but thank God we settled out of court, and it was something that I'm very, very happy about. So everyone, I'm telling you, I'm not just making stories up. You have to use this law firm. Spar and Bernstein is the best, worldwide best.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We can count.
We can count, but we like to hear the countdown.
Yep.
You know, just like
Welcome to the Brad and Squeeze show, folks. Squeeze did what?
you know, it'd be, you know, it's like the people in the spacecraft before they, they launch. They say, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Guess what?
What?
That spacecraft is going off at 1, whether they hear the 1 or not, right?
What are they here to want or not?
That's right. When they go blast off, guess what? You're going off whether they give you the countdown or not.
But it's more fun when it's that way.
Well, it's more exciting.
It's more exciting.
It's much more exciting for us when me
having to fix the wire,
Yes.
I mean, Patrice does a good job of this, but I've gotten I just like things just to be real. I don't like things
to be real.
Yeah, square. I like, I like people to see some imperfections.
Imperfections.
Yeah, so people just love perfections. Like, everything should be perfect, and
I like everything perfect.
Well,
you see, right now I am logging on to the Brad and Squeeze show.
That's the reason why you have a perfect beard.
To see who is
a perfect beard.
Who's watching?
A perfect beard.
A perfect beard.
Yeah. When are you getting a haircut, dude? Your hair is growing.
When am I getting a haircut?
You're going to look like a dreadlocks real soon.
Maybe soon. Maybe soon. I put some gel in my hair today, so that way I didn't look like the mad, Einstein professor type dude. By the way, Squeeze, everyone's got to start sharing now.
By the way, where'd you get the gel from?
Where did I get the gel from?
Yeah.
My friend Paul Mitchell.
Was he over by your house?
You know him?
It's a guy that,
dude?
makes a lot of products.
Makes a lot of products.
But still, he's over by your house, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so welcome everybody to the Brad and Squeeze show. We're ready to start our show now.
Are we?
We are?
No.
So if you were to call this telephone number right now, 1-800-529-5465, you will get your immigration questions asked by yourself, answered by me, and concurred by Squeeze. Squeeze likes concurring.
I don't concur with everything you say.
You do not concur with everything I say.
Just the law stuff.
You did not concur with me with the bully this morning. Okay? You did not concur with me with many things this morning. The after show discussion, there was no concurrence.
No.
None.
No.
And when you stormed off, I said, why are you storming off?
I'm an extremely independent individual.
You are.
I'm very outspoken.
You are.
I speak my mind.
You are.
And so be it.
And I was a little hurt when you told me, and you could apologize if you want. When you told me,
you're asking, you're telling me to apologize.
When you told me to go F myself.
I said,
like you said, did you see?
I said, go friend yourself.
No. What you really said, but I took it as go F yourself, because you said to me right before you go, by the way, go look at my video that I posted where I told everyone to go F themselves.
No, I did, but that's not what the video says.
I know, but you told me to go watch it as you stormed out.
Right, but you only saw
So
the
I
part.
took that as you were saying go F myself.
By the way, folks, you can go to my Instagram page and see what Brad's speaking about. Basically, my video...
It was very insulting to me. It was. It was very, very insulting to me.
Basically, what my video says, and it's very clear, and I'm very happy that the evidence is there on my Facebook page at David Squeeze Annakie and my Instagram page. It basically says clearly, Brad, if anyone is negative to you, if anyone is in your way and is stopping you and is hindering you,
yes,
and stopping you from succeeding in life,
yes,
don't sugarcoat it. All right, don't. All right, don't. I'm sure. I said. I can't say it on the radio.
Yeah, you said go F yourself.
Yeah. No, I didn't say that.
You said it. You said go F yourself.
No, that's not what it says.
That's
not what you heard.
That's what I heard.
That's not in it at all.
Okay, we can't play it right now because we're on the radio. If we were just on Facebook, I would have it played and discuss what exactly you're saying.
No, I said just ignore them and don't give a F.
But you want to know what?
But no, with negative things, no. Don't be so concerned about what people are saying about you and bad-mouthing you and saying negative things and trying to distract you.
Yeah, but when you say, I don't give an F.
No.
I don't, okay? Because that's
about the negative things, you only heard the part.
But that was your video. But that's what people hear. I don't give an F. I don't give an F. I don't give an F. Okay, that means that you are so selfish that you don't care about anybody else. You still have to give a hoot. Okay, you don't have to give an F, but you got to give a hoot.
You know what?
In other words, you got to care about how other people feel because you want to be treated like how other people treat you. I am listening.
You didn't listen to the video.
But you told me to go F myself. You told me to go watch the video, and I'm telling you, you got to care about how other people feel. It can't just be about you.
No, let me just tell you this much.
I think I'm right.
I tell you what, if you care about what negative people say.
Someone did get on your bad side today.
You want to know what? If you give a rat's ass about what negative people say, that's your business. I don't give a F what they say.
I understand that, but
negative people.
You have to care about how people view you.
No. You're still missing. You're not hearing.
You have to care about how people. You got to give a hoot.
No, I don't care what.
Give a hoot. Don't pollute, Squeeze.
Because you want to know what?
That's what you ever hear that? Give a hoot. Don't pollute.
You want to know what?
What?
A lot of people do not succeed in life. Because you know what? They're concerned about Brad saying, lambasting them, Brad bad-mouthing them, Brad saying, no, don't do that, Brad saying all of that.
I didn't lambast anybody.
We're speaking hypothetically.
We're
speaking hypothetically. You want me to be hypothetical? I'm going to be hypothetical. So if you say, Squeeze, I don't like your hoodie.
I don't like the hoodie.
I don't give a F.
I know you don't give a F, but you should care how people feel about you.
No.
You should care how people feel about you. And because,
you want to know what?
I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. Because if you don't care how people feel about you, you want to be treated with respect. And if you're going to be disrespectful to other people by telling everybody to go F themselves, then guess what? You're going to get disrespected back, and it's a vicious circle. So you got to give a hoot what people think about you, and you have to be nice to people.
Well, let me just say this much to you, Mr. B. All right?
That's what I have to say.
I'm going to say this to you.
What?
Okay? Because I know.
You're angry. You are really angry.
No. It's not about anger.
Angry
you know
all
what?
day.
You know what it is?
What?
I am so sick and tired of seeing young people, especially young entrepreneurs, coming up and the so-called peers who are saying such negative things. There's this thing called in the culture called bad mind. There's this thing in the culture called envy. All of that, people are using that against people to oppress them and suppress them. I will not support that. And if people are going to use negative things to hold people back and keep people back, I'm going to tell them, do not care or give a rat's.
But you gotta be nice about it, Squeeze.
No.
You can't just say F you to the world.
You want to know what?
All right, you told me to F myself, and you gave a video out to F you to the world.
You know what?
What? You got to give a hoot.
I'm going off the deep end now.
I would say you got to give a poop.
Hold on.
Okay, I can't say the word, but you got to give a poop.
You know what?
You don't give a poop means?
Brad.
Right? You got to give a poop.
You want to know what? I'm going to go off the deep end now.
What?
If my people,
Tamika's saying you should be drinking some water right now.
I want to know if my people.
What do you mean your people?
Black people.
Okay.
I just said it.
What about all people?
No.
What about all people?
No, I'm pontificating black people now.
Pontificate significant
No,
everybody.
you don't hear me.
We talk about everybody's
If
equal.
black people back in the days did.
Oh, okay, you're talking about, okay.
I'm going back now.
Okay,
back in the
back
days
in the day.
when you had slavery.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
We had to stand up and say, we don't give a F and we're moving forward and break out of the chains.
It took over 100 years to do it.
Exactly. So
Right.
guess what? You think I'm going to sit here? Hold on. You think I'm going to sit here and have somebody oppress me and suppress me when I want to get forward?
But
I
that
only
has
have a
nothing-
limited
but
amount of
that
time.
has nothing to do with your skin color.
Listen, I'm using
All
examples.
I'm saying
I'm
is,
using different examples.
All I'm saying has nothing to do with your skin color. All I'm saying is, if you're going to tell everybody in the world, whether you're black, white, Chinese, yellow, green, blue, or purple, to go F themselves, you're going to be disrespected back. You gotta be nice to people.
But here's what
That's
I'm saying.
all I'm saying.
Okay, let me ask you this. Did I tell everybody in the world to go F themselves?
I think you told me.
No, I didn't tell you.
Yes, you did, and you told me to go watch my video.
No, I said.
You said go F yourself and go watch your video.
Because
I think that's what I heard.
Because you know what? You only hear the words that you want to hear, and that's the problem.
And by the way, folks, this has been going on for 2 straight hours now.
And by the way,
okay, you should have seen us before.
That's the problem in today's society. People only hear the words that they want to hear, and that's the reason why some people succeed and some don't.
And if we didn't have to do a show right now, we would be arguing in the next
because
room.
people only hear what they want to hear.
We would be arguing in the next room.
I'm not going to let people suppress me. I'm not going to let people hold me back. I refuse to do that. I've seen people run people over because of that.
Candy's like, is this an immigration show? He's going tell everyone to go F themselves.
I never talk. By the way, here's what. You know what? This could help me.
Yeah.
I want everybody to go watch my video on Instagram right now at David Squeeze Annakie. Thanks for the followers.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody.
I want you to know something.
Right now, everybody's going to follow me now. Thank you.
I want you to know you're still black, and everyone's saying I'm turning red now.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And I'm saying this to people. You want to get ahead in life, and somebody is being negative or bad mind, as they call it. Don't give a rat's you know what.
But you got to be nice.
No, I'm not being nice about it.
You got to be nice about it. Let me tell you where you're wrong. Okay, let me tell you where you're wrong. You always have to worry about yourself first, which is what I think what you're saying. Okay, but you have to be nice to the rest of the world because you want people to treat you the way you treat them. Unlike some people in this world, in politics, okay, you're falling into the trap of the DTs of the world and the Roy Moores of the world, where they say, go F yourself, it's all about me, without worrying about how other people feel and do, and be respectful. There's no respect in this world anymore for anybody.
But here's what you're doing, Brad. You're doing
There's
something.
no respect in the
You're doing
world.
something that Donald Trump did.
What?
Fake news, and I want people to
What is
actually.
the fake news?
The fake news is that you're saying something that I did not say, and I want people to actually go to my Facebook page or
think you said it.
my Instagram page.
I'm gonna go watch
and
it
listen.
again.
And everybody, tell Brad whether or not I said to the entire world to go F themselves. I said to the negative people who are holding you back, who are stopping you from succeeding in life, who are stopping you from getting ahead, not getting ahead, but you getting ahead. The obstacles, the hindrances. Don't ever let anyone hold you back, people. Ever. Are you done? Or you want to get the last word in?
The last word in is, I'd like to get John Legend on the show.
Okay. I know him.
You know him? Mm-hmm. Can you get him on?
No.
No. He has this nonprofit Free America group where he's actually partnering. You see, this is a guy who says, I don't give an F because I'm doing what I want to do. I'm making my own music. You either listen to it or you don't, and you listen to it. But he also gives a hoot. He also gives a poop. I can't say the SH word. Okay, because here's a guy who is now helping people who are...
Stop for a second. So you're saying you're not supposed to give an F, but you're supposed to give an S.
Correct.
You're an idiot. You know that?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You're an idiot.
And John Legend is doing that because he's helping people. I'm just reading here an article. He has this Free America thing, and when people come out of prison, okay, black men and black women come out of prison and they have absolutely nothing. They basically open the prison door and say, get the hell out of here, which is basically what happens. He is now helping them with job opportunities, with training, giving them, training to be an entrepreneur. And Marcus Bullock, who is the founder and CEO, I'm just trying to change the conversation.
And by the way,
I'm just trying to get you to be less angry.
I'm not angry.
So
Because you want to know what, Brad?
What?
I don't give an F.
Okay, I know you don't give an F. So here, John Legend. Okay, John Legend gives an SH blank T. Okay, this is what he says. Okay, he's helping people come out of prison. Though 1 in 4 Americans has a criminal record, too often are formerly incarcerated individuals locked out of job opportunities because of their past. I have seen that entrepreneurship, because that's what you were talking about, is a viable way for formerly incarcerated individuals to build sustainable livelihoods and contribute to their communities and neighborhoods. We hope Unlocked Futures, that's the name of his group, will serve as a powerful tool to break through the barriers of opportunity that exist for so many who have criminal records. So basically what he's saying is, I know American employers are not going to hire these people, so I'm teaching them to be their own business people.
Good.
He gives a hoot. He gives a hoot. All I'm saying is, you're right, but you didn't finish the sentence.
No, all I'm saying is, Brad,
You are right.
No.
When you say I don't
everybody
give an
right
F-
now, everybody's just saying, everybody's saying right now, you did not listen. And you want to know
Okay.
what? Until you listen, you cannot comment.
I do listen.
No.
But
You
what
told me in the hallway that you did not listen in its entirety.
That is correct.
So, no, stop. So until you listen in the entirety,
Right.
then don't even comment.
I understand that, but when you tell people to go
No,
F
you can't.
themselves,
You can't comment.
say that.
No, I
because
tell
that's
you.
all people hear.
I tell you what.
That's all people
If-
hear.
Find another example, because you
Another example.
Yeah, you would never tell someone to go F themselves if they're trying to stop you from eating, and stop you from getting ahead, and stop you from succeeding.
But you say it nicely.
No, say it nicely.
Yeah.
You know what happens to people when sometimes when they say it nicely?
Be nice.
One thing I've learned in life: if you're not speaking the language that people speak, Brad.
Yes.
Guess what? You're gonna get trampled on.
All right.
All right. You know where nice guys finish?
Answering immigration questions. Guys, finish
All right.
answering immigration questions.
All right.
All right. Why don't you tell people to share this now? Because we're going to get to the we're actually going to start
Are
the
you
show
ready now?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Oh,
of
I've
fighting
been
with you.
sharing.
I'm tired of fighting with you.
I'm
tired of fighting.
All right, 1-800-529-5465. Call that number now with your immigration questions, or share the link right at Squeeze page.
Go tell them
On your timeline.
Give you 2 minutes of your time. Take 2 minutes out of their time.
I just did, man. I just did.
You see, you don't give an F. You should have to give an S.
No, it's not negative. It's not negative.
But you just did it. You're like, I don't give an F. Do whatever you want.
No. If it's negative, if you're negative with me, I don't give an F.
I'm not being negative with you. I'm just telling you to be nice about it.
No. You're being negative because
All
you
right.
want to know what you did not listen to it.
I did listen.
No, you did listen to
I
it
did
in
listen.
its entirety.
All
And
right,
by the
let's
way,
go.
I'm going to say it again.
What?
People, if people are being negative to you and bringing you down and saying nasty things and trying to drag you through the dirt and the mud and all of that, I'm telling you, don't give an F about that. Stay focused. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay focused. That's what I'm saying. Because the minute you take your eye off the target, you lose. And the only one that's going to get F'd is you. So I'm just telling you that. Don't let them hold you back.
All right, let's move on.
You ready? You sure?
Yes. Beverly,
Yes, hello.
how are you?
I'm good. Just listening. Hello. Let me be manageable. Hi, Celine. Hi, Mr. Bernstein.
Hello there.
Let's take it down a little bit here.
Yes, I've been listening to you guys for more than about 20 years, but now I'm trying to ask a quick question.
What?
I'm trying to, excuse my granddaughter, I'm trying to do a fiance visa, but I'm trying to find out what the income is. My usual income is $38,000, but I got ill and I didn't work this year much. I'm going back to work next week.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find out what does the income have to be.
When are you? When did you file your fiance visa?
I'm trying to file it in about January.
In January. And I hear a baby
Yeah.
in the background. That's your baby, or you're taking care of that
No,
baby?
that's
for
my
someone else?
granddaughter.
It's your granddaughter. So how many people in your family?
On my income when I file is only
Yeah.
2.
Who is that?
Just my 2 boys. They're only 11 and 7.
Okay, so you're going to be now a family of 4. Is that correct?
No, this
Because
is my
you're-
granddaughter.
I know,
I'm
but
filing-
you have 2 sons. Yourself
Oh, yes,
is
you're right,
3.
you're right. My bad, I'm
and
sorry.
your fiance would be 4. Okay.
You're right.
And for a family of 4, let's see, you're going to need $30,375 or more.
Okay, so it's
So
my
if
best
you're
bet
making
to-
income of over $30,000 next year, you're fine.
Okay. And how long does a fiance visa?
It's about 9-10 months. File the fiance visa, and if you don't have enough, income at that point, you could always get a second affidavit of support.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. So it's best to just go ahead and file.
Go ahead and do it. Correct.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Thanks a lot.
My blood pressure is through the roof with you, by the way. Through the roof with you. Give an F. I don't give an F. That's what he's been telling me for 2 hours. I don't give an F.
It's your blood pressure, dude.
I don't give an F. Cindy.
Yes.
How are you?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What's going on?
Oh, okay. I have a question. I came here legal, but I filed out of status, and I got married in 2005, and we have 3 children, but I have 4 kids. So with my husband, we got 3 kids together. So the situation is that I tried to go and get my
kids, you have 3 kids or 4 kids, you said?
No, I got 4 kids. 3 with my husband, and one before him.
All right, got it. And they all live with you and your husband?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you're a family of 6 people?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well,
so what's the problem?
The problem is that we tried to go and get the green card, do the application, but we found out that my husband's previous relationship, marriage, we can find the annulment paper.
Annulment or a divorce?
No, he did an annulment paper.
All right,
when
so
he was in the army.
If you can't find it, you know who has it? The court where he did it.
Oh, we looked for it. They say they don't have it.
Well, then he never did an annulment.
Wow.
He's mistaken or he's lying. One or the other. I mean, that's just frankly what it is. He's got to get a divorce. He's either mistaken. If he went to the court where he claims he did an annulment and the court says there's no record of it, he's either mistaken. I'm not calling him a liar. He's either mistaken that he has an annulment, or mistaken on what court to look in, or he is making up stories. Now, is it possible that he went to the wrong court? Yeah, I mean, we could always do a search through the entire state, in every court in the state looking for an annulment. But if it's not there and he doesn't have the papers, guess what? It didn't happen.
Okay, so now that they told us to go and find a family lawyer.
You need a divorce attorney. No, you need a divorce attorney.
And they're all here.
Okay, you're in Texas. You need a divorce attorney in Texas to go divorce him from his wife, and then your marriage to him right now is not valid, and then you would have to remarry him again, because right now it's a void marriage. You can't be married to 2 people at the same time. You would remarry him again. That would be the legal marriage, and then he would file for you.
Okay, but the problem is that he don't want to see no lawyer. He do not want to see nobody.
Then he's got a big issue, because he's a bigamist and he doesn't want to come to terms with it.
And now I just got abusive with me because I keep on asking him to go see somebody.
Now I will say this, okay? Being in an abusive relationship, now you do not have a legal marriage, but there is a rule in the VAWA cases, in the VAWA rules, that if you are in a bigamous marriage and believed you were in a real marriage, it still counts for Violence Against Women's Act claim. So although you would not be legally eligible to file an adjustment based on a bona fide marriage to your spouse, if there's now abuse, and there's emotional abuse, there's mental abuse, perhaps physical abuse, and you're in a bigamous marriage, and you believed you were in a real marriage, you didn't enter into a bigamous marriage, then you can still file a VAWA application. So hold on one second. We can help you, Cindy, okay?
And the number is 1-800-529-5465. Give that number a call right now, so this way you can get your immigration questions answered on the radio, 1-800-529-5465, or place your questions on the social media page. All right, 1-800-529-5465.
All right, let's go to Janice in Hartford. Janice.
Hi,
Janice,
Brad. How are you?
How you doing?
How you doing, Janice?
I'm good, Brad.
What's going on?
I have a question here.
Go ahead.
Yes. Can somebody file affidavit of support for somebody else who is not living in the same state?
Yes.
Yes.
You can be anyone in the United States can give an affidavit of support for anybody else who wants to enter the United States with a green card, provided they're a permanent resident or a U.S. citizen.
Oh, because my son-in-law is in Pennsylvania, but his income is not enough, and I'm in Connecticut, and they're saying that I cannot do the affidavit of support for him.
Who's
Why?
they? Who's they?
I don't know who tell him that.
Well, that's wrong. You can absolutely do it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. That's why I call you Brad, because I know if you don't know, nobody else will know.
No, that's straightforward. You can do it. All right. By the way, we have an office. By the way, we have an office in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes, they were just telling me. We're in Hartford. The office is
1 Congress Avenue.
Oh, on Congress Avenue?
Yes, right 2 blocks.
I'll
blocks
find
from the
that
courthouse.
office.
Avenue or street?
Street.
Okay.
Is it street or
I'll
avenue?
find it. Thank you, Brad.
I think it's street.
It's street. Maybe
have a good one.
There it is. 1 Congress Street or 1 Congress Avenue, but it's 1 Congress.
1 Congress Street.
Right, street. Excuse me, and it's
believe
2
it.
blocks from the
Street.
courthouse. Yes.
Street.
I keep saying avenue. I don't know why. Okay, it's street.
Yes,
Okay.
it's street.
All right. Yep, right there. And
Yes,
and,
Brad,
and we have
thanks.
free parking, Squeeze. I'm
Oh,
told.
good.
Yes.
That's very good.
Right, you can drive right there, park for free.
Very,
Not
very
like
good.
New York City where you got to pay for parking. But you don't give an F anyway, so who cares?
That's not negative.
But you don't care.
That's not negative.
I don't give an F. Mark in Little River, Maryland.
Hi, good morning, gentlemen.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. Just here outside of work. So, question for you guys. I got married back in August. Now, I only have my green card. I've been in the United States since 1989.
Okay.
I came here.
Okay.
And my wife died, and now I remarried. And I need to know, with the green card, I'm trying to wait for my U.S. citizenship. I'm just filing that. Should I wait for that before I file?
Where's your wife?
I got 2.
Where's your wife now?
She is here right now on a visitor's visa, but she's going back.
File for her
here on a
now.
visitor's-
File for her now. And that way, when you become a citizen, you could upgrade it, and it'll be a lot faster than waiting for you to become a citizen and then filing. You already started. You already went down halfway down the conveyor belt already, so to speak.
Yeah, and we also have 2 boys, so I'll file for them at the same time
Absolutely.
too, right?
Right. Separate I-130.
Okay.
Well, yes, separate I-130s.
It's around 130. Okay. Tell me something. Would it better for me to go through a lawyer or go through your office? Do you have an office in Washington, D.C.?
We do not have an office in Washington, D.C., but we do phone consultations. We can do everything through the mail. And if there is need for interviews or whatever, we will travel to you. Okay? You don't have to travel to us. Yes, we can help you. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, folks, remember to share on our Facebook page, Brad and Squeeze. We're up to 30 shares.
That's it?
And most of those are me.
Yeah, because nobody likes to hear us screaming and yelling at each other.
Nobody likes to hear your negativity.
It's not a I wasn't negative. I was just
Yes,
saying.
you were.
I was saying you had to be
Yes, you
nice
were.
to people.
No, you were negative.
I don't think I was.
Here I am trying to motivate people, and you don't listen to the thing, and you're commenting.
I think you were trying.
No, you did not listen. And as a matter of fact, I had 42 comments, and everybody got it, except you. Because you didn't listen. They listened, and they listened thoroughly.
Be nice about it.
No.
Be nice about
it. You want to know what, Brad?
What?
I've seen you not be nice about many things outside of work we're talking about.
Okay, you have not been nice. Be nice about it.
No.
Stacy in Seattle. Stacy in Seattle. Yes. Stacy.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
What's up?
I'm good. How are you? Hi,
Good.
Steve. Hi, Brad.
Hey, how you doing?
I have a question. So I've been married to my husband for 6 months, and he was supposed to move to Washington with me, but he is on house arrest for something he did back in 2015. So I'm wondering if I should, if I'm able to still file my paperwork here in Washington since he's.
Why do you mean he's under house arrest? Is he living with you in the house under arrest?
No, he's actually in Florida. That's where he went to visit his mom, and he got arrested because he had a warrant.
All right, so you're not living together, so you're not going to be able to file until you live together.
So I have to wait until he gets off.
Or go live with him in his house with his mom under house arrest, if that's literally what it is.
Okay.
All right, but you got to live together.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right.
There you go. 1-800-529-5465. I'm sharing, folks. Make sure you share. All right. Sharing is caring.
You know, when you took a minute out of your day to tell everybody to share and why it's important, that was very helpful and nice. That was giving a hoot.
When you take a minute, because that's exactly how long it is, to listen to what it is that I put
I
up,
listened.
which was actually genuinely encouraging a lot of folks. And the only person who had anything negative to say was Brad Bernstein.
I didn't say anything negative.
So you know what you're doing when you do that? You're undermining me. You're undermining what it is I've said because you didn't listen.
I did listen. I'm just saying when you
never listened. You said you did not listen.
It's not.
You said you only heard 4 words.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct.
And you need to listen.
I understand that,
because if you listen to the
when
message,
you say I don't give an F, you have to care about what other people think. You do. Sharna in Brooklyn.
Hi, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
What's going on?
Yeah, I have a question. My nephew is in Jamaica, and my mother was at custody of the child, but my mother deceased, and I'm the one taking care of the child. On what grounds could I take the petition for the child without adopting the child?
Where is the child now?
The child is in Jamaica.
The only way you're going to be able to do it is do some sort of adoption as an orphan petition.
Only by adoption?
I'm not going to Jamaica to do an adoption, doing an orphan petition. If the child is out of the country, you have no relationship to this child.
Yes.
All right, so basically you would have to bring that child up as an orphan, has no mother, no father, and you want to bring the child up to the United States to do an adoption. That would be the only way.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's go to Sarah in Brooklyn, and then we're going to go to our social media queen. Sarah.
1-800-529-5465.
Hello?
Sarah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's up?
So, my parents brought me here when I was a kid, around 12 years old. I came without no status, no proof of entry.
How old are you now?
I am 31.
Did you do DACA?
I did DACA. I got denied like twice.
Why?
They told me that I needed to show how I entered the country.
No, you don't.
But I came here through Canada.
No, you don't have to show how you entered. You did it wrong. But it's too late now, unfortunately. You just had to show you were here before 2007. Before June 15th.
Right, I did that, and I still got denied.
All right, so you did it wrong. But unfortunately, it's past the point now because Donald Trump is not allowing it anymore. So what are we going to do to help you now? You need a green card.
Well, I want it. Right.
All right. So you need an appointment. I don't know. I don't have the answer to how to get you a green card at this moment. You're out of status. You came here as a child. You need a full consultation with me. So hold on one second, okay?
Okay.
All right.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Give us a buzz.
All right. We have one more person on hold. Let's do that, and then we'll go to social media queen. All right. This is somebody from Queens. I don't know who it is. Hello?
Yes, Brad. How are you doing?
How are you, sir?
Yeah, man, I'm here. I need to ask you a question. Tell me something. How long is it that when a sister files for a brother, it takes to come through?
12, 13, 14 years. A long time.
13, 14 years, a long time?
Yeah.
All right. I'm the person father. I'm a green card holder here, right? I've been here 2 years now. Is there anything that I can do to help him to expedite his situation?
You are the father of this child that you want to be able to get a green card for.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, his sister has filed, it's filing, from about 2014.
Okay, and he's single or married?
Me, I'm married. My wife and I is here.
Him.
Oh no, he's single, but he was over the age.
Where is he?
He's in Jamaica. He's in Jamaica.
Yeah, file for him. It'll be a lot faster you filing for him than the sister.
So I can file for him, but no, I can start doing it now because I'm here like 2 years now.
Start right now. Absolutely.
Okay, and how much years will it take? Because it's going to take me 5 years.
About 6 or 7 years if you start now and he stays unmarried.
Okay, because it's going to take me 5 years it's going to take me 5 years to become a citizen, right?
Well, you got a green card through marriage, so maybe 1 more year.
1 more year for me to become a citizen.
But file the I-130 now, and you're eligible for citizenship as long as you are in a bona fide marriage with your spouse for 3 years.
Yeah, man, we're married for 25 years. You know?
Wait. How old is your son?
How old is he now?
Yeah.
He's 25, 24, going 25 now.
So why doesn't your wife file for him? She's the U.S. citizen. She's a stepmom. That'll even be faster.
No. My wife is, both of us are green card holder.
Oh, okay, fine. All right. Oh, so then
My
your
daughter-
three. All right.
my
Oh, your
daughter
daughter
is the one.
filed for you. I understand. All right. So yeah, you're gonna wait 3 more years to become a citizen, but put it in the papers for your son now.
I'll put it in now. So
Yes.
it won't be any problem like my daughter has already
No,
that filed.
absolutely not. Is the mother your wife the mother?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay,
man.
so
My wife is
let
mother.
the wife do it because it's an easier case.
It's
Not
an
you.
easier case for
Yeah.
she to do it.
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
all right, no problem.
All
Thank
right.
you, brother.
All right, thank
Cool?
you.
Yeah.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Make that link, make that call.
You want to talk about USA Credit Repair?
No.
You want to go to Social Media Queen?
Yes.
Social Media Queen.
How are you?
Hello.
I'm doing well. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. She doesn't. It would have been great if you're like, I don't give an F.
Yeah. Sorry,
I don't give an F. I don't give an F.
Of course
I have
she
to-
does give an F because it's something positive.
Yeah. I don't give an F.
But if it's negative, don't.
Yeah. All right. So what's up?
Okay, so we have several questions, and we do have the viewers weighing in on who is right on this hot debate.
For those who listened.
So if you guys want to hear those, we can totally fly through that after we get through all our immigration questions.
first.
Now
We
we have
gotta
an
get to
attorney we gotta
Jaclyn
speak
also.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicola would like to know, my sister has been living with her husband for 9 months, but her husband did not change the address on his driver's license. They have their interview next week. Is that going to be a problem? They do live together.
Yeah. You should change the address on your driver's license. They're going to ask to see it.
Jay Carter would like to know, how much does my wife have to make for the year to be able to file for me without another affidavit of support?
How many people on your wife's tax returns as dependents? So if it's just assuming just the two of you, it would be over $20,500. If there's more than 2 people in the family, meaning there's dependents, children dependents, then more.
Andrea would like to know, my husband filed for his son from 2010, but I haven't heard anything back yet. Do you know how long he has to wait? I did ask a follow-up question. We have not. That's all the information we have.
They should. If the I-130 was approved, he should be getting his green card.
Okay.
If the I-130 and if he hasn't heard anything back, then they should come to see me. If the I-130 was not approved, then you've been waiting 7 years for nothing.
1-800-LAWLINK. Hit the number.
Tamara would like to know, if you don't have a green card, can you travel to any country on an artist's visa contract?
If you don't have a green card, can you travel to any country on an artist visa contract?
That is the question.
She's asking if she can go anywhere in the
Probably
world
talking
without
about
a
a
green
P1,
card.
P3.
What is she talking about?
Maybe probably talking about a P1, P3.
Okay, so she's talking about either an O1 visa or a P1 visa or a P3. Yes, you can.
See how I know my stuff?
Okay,
That means I
the
give.
O1 visa or the P1 or the P3 visa, artist visas, that's good only for the United States. U.S. can't issue visas for other countries, if that's what she's asking.
She sounds like she
I think she was asking
if she could use a U.S.
visa
visa
to go,
actually
to go somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
And the answer is no.
Right.
The United States can only, thank you for the interpretation, the United States can
'cause
only.
I give a F.
You give an F.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
When you're negative, I'm not going to give an F.
You don't give an F, but you give a hoot. That would be the nice way to do it. Okay.
You want to know what?
Go ahead.
Just want you to, congratulations.
Congratulations to what?
I pushed the numbers
Yes,
higher than
congratulations.
this morning.
Because
Simultaneous.
Squeeze was sharing and yelling at the same time.
Oh, because I got
Because
quiet,
you
I
gave a
started
hoot.
sharing.
Because you gave a hoot. All right, let's continue.
Lee wants to know, is driving...
If it's negative, I don't give a
Lee wants to know, is driving with a suspended license a deportable offense?
No, but he certainly will get arrested.
What if you get arrested multiple times?
It's
for the
not
same thing.
Well, it's not a deportable offense, but guess what? If you're out of status and illegal and you get arrested in a non-sanctuary city, you're being handed over.
There you go.
Marcus wants to know, do you have to submit a tax return with the I-864?
Yep.
Juliet would like to know, I heard that if you put in for your 10-year, they're sending you somewhere else to get a stamp in your passport. Not sure if that's really how it goes.
Somewhere else than where? They're sending you somewhere else from where?
Just somewhere else. Into the ether you go.
Right. Yes, they're sending you somewhere. Yes. You go. What happens is to remove. Are you talking about removing the conditions of his permanent residence? Is he talking? What is he talking about? Somewhere else.
Something about when you put in for your 10-year green card and you go get a stamp in your passport. Would they send you? I guess anywhere else other than.
The local immigration office is where you're going, for wherever you are.
Is where you're going to go.
Okay.
Okay. Jay wants to know, I'm married to a green card holder. Should we submit all the someone told us that we should submit all the forms in one go.
Correct.
Is that true?
Yes, all in one go. Correct.
And his wife is going for her citizenship next year. Should they still go ahead and file now?
No. Wait until she becomes a citizen. Just file an I-130 now then.
Michelle wants to know, why are K-1 visas taking so long?
Because of Donald Trump. He's screwing up all of immigration. Damn it. Slowing everything down.
Asset would like to know, can a citizen with a record file for a spouse? He thinks that it was for a fight with an ex-husband.
It depends what the criminal record is. The answer is yes, you could always get a waiver. Worst comes to worst.
What is the citizen filing?
Citizen filing for a spouse who has an arrest for some sort of assault. The answer is yes, they can file. Whether or not you need a waiver, I don't know.
No.
No.
The citizen has a record.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. As long as it's not a sex offense and they're not on the sex register list.
By the way, I give an F there.
Thank you very much. You did.
You notice I interrupted you and
gave
corrected you. Although you were giving the wrong thing,
you gave a hoot.
I interrupted you and made sure it was correct.
Because you give a hoot.
Yeah, so don't be negative.
Right. I'm not negative. I was just saying, be nice.
When you are negative and you undermine me, I am going to not give up.
I didn't undermine you. I was just saying, be nice.
Yes, you did.
Okay, continue.
I've gotten one request from everyone saying, please tell them to be nice to each other.
I'm trying to explain to him to be nice.
No.
Please just tell them they should be nice.
No, we started it, so I'll finish it. All right?
You're lucky.
Both of you are too stubborn.
You're lucky I can't reach you right now. I'd be like, stand up.
Okay.
What else you got?
Doreen wants to know, I filed for my 2 adult daughters in 2013 as a green card holder. I got my citizenship in 2014. I called to upgrade my status
They're
from
still
a green
gonna
card.
wait 2 more years.
Okay. And can my 3 minor grandchildren come along with the daughters that I filed for?
As long as they're under 21.
Okay. Speisel? I'm sorry. I don't know, but that is as close as I can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Can your husband's ex-wife who abandoned him after more than 10 years of marriage still get his green card through her?
No, unless there's abuse.
Kern, I'm going to go with Kern. Kern wants to know, can you file citizenship if you have an assault felony that's 9 years old?
Yes, but I don't know whether or not you would be eligible for citizenship, number one, because if it's an aggravated felony, you're barred. Number two, you're going to be a deportable alien, so they could always put you in deportation. I would do nothing other than speak to a good lawyer.
Pam wants to know, I can't get my divorce attorney to answer my calls, emails, or texts. What can I do?
Get a new divorce attorney.
That would be wise. Juliet, so she was wondering, someone was saying that she was going to go somewhere else, the ether. She's saying someone told her that they're not sending you a green card anymore. They're just stamping your passport. Is that true?
Well, they may stamp your passport at an interview, but you will get a green card in the mail for sure.
Right. Never listen to they.
Yes.
And I think, how many years of tax returns are you going to have to send in with your I-864?
3.
Marcus wants to know.
Now, Marcus, if you're not working, you still have to give an affidavit of support. You still got to sign it. You're not going to file fake tax returns with it. So you submit it without tax returns, but then you would need a second person to give an affidavit of support. Make that clear. Because I said, yes, you need tax returns, but if you're the primary person, say you're retired, you're disabled, whatever it is, you could always get a second affidavit of support from someone else. You still got to file the I-864 without a tax return, but you're not going to get anything approved unless somebody has an I-864 with a tax return.
That's fair. Dean wants to know, how long do I have to be a green card holder to apply for citizenship?
5 years. 3 years in a bona fide marriage, 1 year if you're in the military.
Pamela, with the divorce attorney not responding to her, said the divorce is already final. All that's left is my QDRO paperwork to be done.
Yes, your qualified domestic relations order. So there's some sort of pension or something that's owed to her when the husband retires from his pension or 401k. You could always switch attorneys.
Okay. I think that we have successfully gone through all.
All right, so let's go to
12 minutes to go.
So let's go to our Braducation segment because we got Jaclyn, who's going to be popping in to talk about criminal convictions in New York, drug convictions. Let's do our Braducation.
If my application was denied, may I file again?
You can file again and again and again until you get it right. Just because your application was denied doesn't mean it can't be fixed, doesn't mean you can't file again. And if it was denied for any reason that would make you inadmissible, many times there's waivers also. All right, so let's see if we can find Jaclyn Aruch. Not yet. Let me tell you what she's going to be talking about, Squeeze.
What is she going to be talking about?
If you're convicted of a sale of a controlled substance in New York because of the way that they write the laws in the state penal code versus the way they write the laws in the INA to make it a deportable offense, many times in New York State, if you're convicted of a sale of drugs, it is not a deportable offense.
Many times in New York.
Many times. Not marijuana, but controlled substances like crack cocaine. Depending on what sections of law. Because of an oddity in the way that it is written. Isn't that weird?
That's weird.
Yeah.
I thought all drug convictions, you're screwed.
Yes. To be entering the United States, to be getting a green card. We're talking about you already have a green card and they're going to use that to deport you.
Right.
Different thing. Certain ones, because of a case law change, the way that they actually, it's just the way that the law is written.
What about an ounce of coke?
It's the way the law is written. So basically, I mean, Jaclyn will be here to talk about it with us, but the way it's written is, let's say, for example, you know, I can't give you the exact phrasing of the law,
right.
But in New York State, let's say the law said something like, you are guilty if you make a left-hand turn, you go through a red light, or you knock over a pedestrian.
Right.
Okay, and the facts are that the guy knocked over the pedestrian. I'm making up a law, okay? Okay. And so now they say, okay, we're going to deport you because you knocked over a pedestrian. Yes, but I pled guilty to making a left or going through a red or knocking over.
Right.
So the way the law is written, even though you're pleading guilty to a drug offense, there's other areas that you could have been pled guilty to that is not deportable. And as a result, nobody knows what you pled guilty to. And as a result, you don't get deported. Let's talk to Jaclyn, who's one of our fantastic immigration lawyers, who maybe can better explain.
Hey, Jaclyn,
better
how you doing?
explain.
Hey.
Hello. Maybe she can better explain what came down in New York State law that helps people who are convicted of sale of drugs, believe it or not.
It's pretty significant.
Yeah.
So in June 2017, a Second Circuit case was decided which stated that criminal sale of a controlled substance in the fifth degree in New York is not considered a controlled substance offense for immigration purposes. And this is significant because it can kind of be applied for most controlled substances offenses in New York.
So it depends, no matter what section of law under controlled substance, basically, and by the way, controlled substance is different than marijuana. Sale of marijuana is still going to be deportable, believe it or not, but sale of, and it's just the way that it's written. Can you explain it maybe better than I explained it with the red light?
Okay, so basically immigration law is a federal charge, and criminal offenses are decided on the state level. Yes, so when a criminal offense is broader than a federal offense, basically you can be convicted of a crime that would not necessarily be a conviction under federal law. So in this particular case, that individual was convicted of a controlled substance crime, but the Second Circuit said that the actual drug that he was convicted of perhaps could have been a drug that in a federal court would not render him convicted of a crime. So the case would have just gotten dismissed.
So basically, in New York, the list of controlled substances that you can be found guilty of is much more. There's a bigger list than under federal law. So there's more illegal drugs in the state New York than in federal law, and as a result, who knows what he pled guilty to selling. You understand, Squeeze?
I understand. So what kind of drugs are these? I want for you to be more specific as to the kind of drug.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the kind of drug
over the counter from the pharmacy, or you're talking about real hard drugs?
They're real drugs, cocaine, heroin. I mean, it really depends on the statute of the law in New York State that you've been convicted of, and those individuals are convicted of offenses that fall outside of marijuana, because there's a different law in New York State that you're actually charged for marijuana convictions. So you're looking at cases like anything that would be a prescription drug that would necessarily get you arrested, anything that would be a hard drug that's sold on the street, perhaps. As I said, heroin, the individual that we assisted had a cocaine conviction.
Why don't you talk about the person you assisted? Yeah. So in other words, in New York State, it's illegal to sell a drug that you require a prescription. But in federal law, for example, that's not a deportable offense. So who knows what the guy pled guilty to, because it's all encompassed under one section of law.
But what it sounds like you could get in more trouble with marijuana in contrast to some of these hard drugs.
That is correct, unfortunately.
I'm hearing some of that in there.
Yes. So why don't you talk about the guy? We had a guy from England who had this happen to. Yeah. Jaclyn represented him. Why don't you tell about that case?
So this individual was not having success with his prior attorney, a lot of miscommunication. He retained us to represent him only at a master hearing to see what could be done. At first, we were unaware. We knew that he had a controlled substance offense, but we were not sure what it would be. And it turned out that he was convicted or pled guilty to criminal sale of a controlled substance in the 5th degree, which is actually the exact statute that was in this case. And it even noted on his notice to appear, which is the immigration charging document, that it was cocaine. But that was irrelevant. And we attended the master calendar with him, presented this argument that under the Harvin case, criminal sale of a controlled substance is no longer, one, a controlled substance offense, nor was it an aggravated felony, because sale of a controlled substance generally would be considered an aggravated felony. And the judge actually indicated she was going to look into it, was going to schedule an individual hearing, was going to have us present arguments on the case. And before we even got to that point, she called our office and told us, don't come in, I'm terminating the proceedings.
And this guy is good to go.
This guy's good to go, and actually, because it's not an aggravated felony,
he can do a citizenship now.
He'll be eligible to naturalize.
Yes, he'll be able to do a citizenship too.
A very young age, his whole entire life, his whole family here, no ties anywhere else.
And it was just really, luck on his part that he pled guilty to the right offense. That just because of the statutory writing, and of course, even smart, that's not luck, that's smart, coming to Spar and Bernstein and knowing what to argue, because his other lawyer said 100% deportable. Yeah. Now the case is terminated, and now he's eligible for citizenship.
No claim.
Yeah. Excellent job, Jaclyn. Excellent job.
Congratulations.
You have to do one of these. I love doing this.
I'm just happy.
Squeeze doesn't like to do it.
No, I like doing this.
You like to do that, yeah.
This.
Yeah. All right. Well, 1-800-529-5465 is the number for Jaclyn, one of our fantastic immigration attorneys.
I like Jaclyn.
I like her too. Natasha, who's watching, says you look great.
Oh, thanks, Natasha.
Natasha Campbell. Making sure. Natasha, who works for us.
Natasha who works for us.
Yes. Making sure we're clear.
I'm quite sure other Natashas are watching.
Maybe.
From all over the world.
Possibly.
Maybe even here in New York.
You never know.
I was excited with the client.
Yeah, all right. Well, you look fabulous anyway. Thank you very much. Great job. And really, this is New York. If you're convicted of a serious drug offense in New York and you're facing deportation, you should be checking us out first.
Absolutely.
Before you get yourself deported.
And also, there is a criminal defense department here at
There is
Spar
a fantastic
1-800-LAWLINK.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much, Jaclyn. And the telephone number to call to get on, not only to get on our show, but to schedule appointments with Jaclyn, with Brad, me, with Shannon, and Marina.
With Marina Brakefield up in Hartford,
right,
Connecticut.
Marina up in Hartford, Connecticut. Jenny Kim, Emily, Rebecca, who was on the other day, our criminal defense department, Paul Hirsch and David Moreno and Jacob Hudnut, our personal injury department, Moshe, and the whole group over there. I can't go through everybody right now because we're going to run out of time. Our tax department, our matrimonial department. It's only one telephone number, and that's 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Thank you very much, USA Credit Repair.
For what?
For a helping partner in this show.
For giving a hoot?
For giving a hoot. USA Credit Repair gave a hoot today. So thank you very, very much. And of course, the number for USA Credit Repair is 1-800-USA-7177. They are proud partners. The number for Spar and Bernstein is 1-800-529-5465. Squeeze, despite everything I've said, you're a good guy.
I know I am.
You're a good guy.
I know I am.
Despite everything I've said.
Like I said, man, I know I am.
We'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks.
Right. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.